Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 1, match number 2 of the day. We're jumping into that land of dawn to see this matchup. Now, again, Team First Blood, they're in the lead, you know, with the Faramis in the mid lane, clearing out the waves with Joybodge going in. He gets a Wave the Dragon Jikundo combo. Ashley forced to flicker out. They might be looking for the dive. They get it. That's the real world manipulation. Popped and canceled straight away. Kid jumps in with the Tempest Ablaze. Oh, meanwhile, though, wait a minute, the top side Dark, he actually gets a Tyrant's Rage onto 4 members, but the thing is, with that Cult Altar, that's the thing that you just mentioned. It's gonna be tough for him to survive these dives. Both of the teams, Imsoniacs knowing that they need to start putting pressure on the claim. Now, Dark goes in, and that's gonna be the Cult Altar. Oh, I was about to say that it wasn't popped just yet, but at first, just goes through it. Joybot, though, he goes over the way the Dragon, Jikundo, Flicker all around his kid, just takes all of the blades. That's him taken down to a quarter of his HP. They might not be able to go for this now as Yeho joins in the fray. He has the lethal counter to chain that retribution with. Regrets also dealing a lot of damage. He's going to come down to the retry battle. The kid goes in. He gets pinned down by Dark. Tempest Ablaze defensively to back away, but he gets all of the blades. The re-engage is Seared Blazing to it to the back lines, and Kid somehow still survives. Hunter will fall, but look at the damage from Gina Gone Mode. He almost gets a kill. Yeah, and take a look at the items. Ling has hit his power spike with the Berserker's Fury. He's going to be able to dish out so much damage, and again, Joybodge on top of that goes in for the way the Dragon. He almost gets taken down, but man, Kid and Gino to the rescue. The follow-up.
And this is what I was talking about. When you come with this burst, the early game was going to go to them, but you have to catch them. And this team is so mobile. Oh my God.
Again, Joybodge goes in, but look at Dark. He goes in for the follow-up, is able to get a Tyrant's Rage onto 2 members, but doesn't even matter. Kid comes in with a Tempest Ablaze. He gets a double. He's looking for the triple, but Joybodge doesn't give it to him. God Mode, he goes in for the Battle Mirror Image. The Wind of Nature finally there. You know, I want to give props to Ling, but right now, Joybodge has a better KDA, right? So he's been doing so much for the team. He goes in once again, but he might be punished here. Dark goes in for Tyrant's Rage, and that's the Abyssum Strike to follow it through. Doesn't connect just yet. Lethal counter onto the backside. His kid jumps in, and that's the combo wombo. Regrets falls. Dark as well. Yeho is next, and that's all of the kills going over again to Team First Blood. Yeah, Claude unkillable, Uranus unkillable, even Kid at this point so squishy. He actually decides to go. He opts to go for the Scarlet Phantom. Let's see how that plays out. So far, he's still on 0 deaths, even without any defensive items. But look at that, real world manipulation is gonna be popped there to clear out the waves. Kid jumping in, gonna get canceled out by the bouncing bomb, but the Cult Altar and him flickering forward, bringing Ashley back. Abyssum Strike finds one. Galaxy is able to flicker out. Regrets going in, using the Wind of Nature to survive. And that's I think 3 minutes ago, and that was that big. That, you know, basically kind of pinned Ashley down. And again, Joybodge going in. Wait, the Dragon bringing Yeho back. He just finds it at will, and Kid comes in to follow it through. Yeho caught low. Cult Altar as well was popped. So Kid, he can just go in, dive. He doesn't care without any defensive items. He's godlike. Hunter bringing Regrets back. The Wind of Nature cannot save you because Joybodge is there to just zone you out. He will not even die. That's the first game secured by Team First Blood. 1-0, as dominant as ever. It's always like this, right? When both teams draft so well, it's all going to come down to the execution. And ladies and gentlemen, will we finally see a 2-1? You know, maybe see a full best-of-3 series here. We're going to see if that can happen. Insomniacs, though, they need to get a win right here, right now. Welcome to the Land of Dawn. Teams Yeho will be able to take that gold buff. They have the control over the turtle here. Kid, though, he's looking for steal. Heavy spin been popped by Yeho. Maybe a little bit too early, as that heavy spin won't last that long. Kid now looking for steal. Will not be able to get it, as that's going to be the retribution coming through from Yeho, and instantly the wild charge in this mid lane, winning it out, winning into trades, and very confident in these fights. Meanwhile, though, bottom side, Joybodge looking for the suppression, goes in with a bloody hunt, but the wild charge instantly cancels it out. Joybodge getting pinned, but there's no damage to follow it through. It is actually still going to be Dark who picks it up. Gina now caught in the bad situation, needs to run away, will not be able to, as Yeho finds another lethal counter going to be used by Kid to pick up a kill. Is going on to Dark. Ashley looking for the trade onto Hunter, but Kid is there as well. Hunter needs to use the ultimate here, but it's gonna be the black shoes pop just there. Falling Star Moon onto under the turret towards Hunter to pick up the kill, as that's a 2-for-2, 2-for-1 trade. See, once again, falling star with his zone away the members. That's gonna be Gina though, looking for the steal. He doesn't get it. He's gonna get punished for it. The sprint, no, the purify was used, but you cannot dodge away from the wild charge. That's a knock-up. Gina gonna fall there in the bottom side river as Insomniacs try to convert on these objectives down below. With the help of Galaxy, they might be looking for a dive. Hunter goes in. Bloody Hunt comes through. Joybodge dealing a lot of damage with the help of Hunter. Brings Galaxy's back under the turret, but will not have enough damage. Barely connecting there, but with Kid here on the lethal, on the Balman with the lethal counter. Again, that's just so much pressure on the neutral objective. Joybodge goes, throws the hook away. Bloody Hunt onto the roamer. The wild charge comes in and Joybodge will fall. Hunter taken low, but no one else is there.
Ice Queen Wand being finished up by Ashley, but on the other side, Linux, I mean, still kind of trying to hang in there right now, but as we get later on, I feel like this is going more into Insomniacs. Big fight up at top, though.
Oh, they dive onto the tanky member again. That's one of the frontliners. Yeho gonna fall as well. That's Galaxies and Yeho taking down Joybodge, bringing Dark all the way under the turret as Hunter dishes out the damage. Conceal canceled away. Kid now looking to dish out the damage to clear to get the kill onto Dark, but they don't need to, overcommit onto this. The Lord is up, the Lord is ready, and it's pretty much free right now. 7 seconds on the retribution. Kid will have it for this Lord. Yeho still 7 seconds away from respawning. Insomniacs doesn't have an answer, and that is the turnaround.
A lead. I think this is only just numbers right now. Yeah, it's a lead. Not much happening out of it. 1K is not that much at 11 point, but no, Joybodge.
Oh, Dark, he gets bursted down though, and Yeho kind of assist him with the escape on the heavy spin there, but the falling Samu now catching 3. That's gonna be Regrets, opening it up. He gets all the weakness points. The crossbow Tang is ready, pops it, but only onto Luffy, who has the vengeance. Gina dealing out so much damage on the Yeho. Luffy soaking it in, will be taken down in the end by Ashley, but she will be caught. Gina in the back line, still able to pick up a double kill here as Regrets just kites away, but it is a 4-for-3 trade for Team First Blood. Hunter can burst Regrets down. Let's see if he goes for it. Regrets still able to maneuver around. Just 2 more weakness points here, but he's so low. Lethal counter to follow it through, but it is going to be Hunter. Meanwhile, Wanwan gonna get bursted down, almost taken down there, but look, Joybot, he's caught. He goes into the Bloody Hunt onto the Wanwan. He might be able to get the kill, but no, that's the weakness points all pop. He might be able to go for it, but Luffy and Gina goes in. Yeho pins Luffy down, but still with a vengeance, it is not possible to take him down. Team First Blood win out in the trade again. They lose out their mid laner, but they still have their marksman to deal the DPS onto the Lord. Galaxies taking so much damage from Gina, and that's a free Lord going to the hands of Team First Blood. They lose another layer of turrets, but they're actually still able to defend quite well. They don't lose any of the base turrets, but Dark gets hooked in. That's gonna be suppression as well. The damage comes in. Hunter just deletes him from the game with the help of the lethal counter as well. Gina, God mode, is God mode right now. Able to kite away from Yeho, who isn't able to dish out the damage properly and wasn't able to look for the heavy spin onto anyone. That's a 1-for-0 trade, and Team First Blood once again come out on top.
Yeah, what a great kite, because that took Yeho away from the team. With that heavy spin, he wasn't... Oh my god, a big fight here at mid.
Oh, but it's under the turret though. Let's see. It's still going to be Regrets kiting away so far back. Hunter gets baited into the enemy turret and will fall here to the hands of Galaxies. But wait a minute, he's still able to sustain for a little bit more. Dark picks up the kill. Luffy's still able to back away. It is a 2-for-2. Gina God mode is actually pushing in, and no one's there to respond. He's going to be able to dish out a lot of damage. No, just a little bit of poke onto that base. Meanwhile, top side, that's a kill already going to the hands of the Wanwan. Regrets has the crossbow of Tang. Will just wait it out. He actually uses it onto Joybot, which isn't really the right target in my opinion, and that's gonna be the Bloody Hunt popped and used. Godlike secured by Kid as they look for more. Ashley will fall. It's a double kill picked up only for Joybot's immortality. And again, Team First Blood, they walk out on top in this trade. Insomniacs losing 2 of their crucial damage dealers right before the Lord, as Yeho tries his best to make it on to the Lord. He goes for the heavy spin, trying to look for the damage here. Retribution battle, not gonna be 1v1. It's Luffy who picks it up. No retribution, no problem. Joybodge hooks Dark back in and pops him, suppresses him with the bloody hunt for Gina Gamo to pick up that double kill.
Absolutely, man. It was a tough one to call, but again, Joybodge with a hook finds one. The wild charge though connecting on 2 members. Regrets jumping in with a wind of nature, but he gets popped in. No, he was hitting Luffy with a blade armor, and he will fall. That's Gina Gamo still surviving on top of all of that, and this is looking like a disaster. It's a 2-for-0 right now. Gina Gamo still able to kite away from Galaxies. It goes into the falling side, but look at Gina still able to kite away with a monster kill picked up. Hunter jumps in, dishing out damage onto Ashley. It's a 1v5, and Ashley will not be able to survive this one. It's another 2-0 clean sweep for Team First Blood.